So has this ever happened to you? You know, I had my heart set on having one of those rotisserie chickens tonight. You know the ones you get at the supermarket? You know they have them at Costco and all? Boy, they know how to make rotisserie chickens at those supermarkets. They just don't come out the same at home. So I went, and inevitably, no chickens. So I said, well, I'm still gonna make chicken. I was gonna buy some chicken, then I said to myself, hey, you know, you bought that big old pack of chicken and broke it up and put it in the freezer. Just make up some chicken, throw it on the Barbie, right? It's still Barbie season. Alrighty. So here's some chicken legs that I just took out of the freezer. They're still pretty darn frozen. So, well, I'm gonna boil these. Let me get a pot. And we'll just go ahead and put these in the pot. Because you know, we're gonna do chicken tonight. Yeah, we're gonna do chicken. So chicken's gotten pretty expensive. Even the dark meat. Remember when you could buy the dark meat for cheap? Well, it's not so cheap anymore. So, but if you buy the big value pack, you know it is. But when I make chicken, you know, on the grill, white meat, you always know when it's done being cooked. But that dark meat, those legs and all, I'm always skeptical, you know? That's why I'm boiling this first before I put it on the grill. Because you know when you put barbecue sauce and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You look at it and you're like, is that cooked? Is that barbecue sauce? Or is that raw chicken? You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get some water in here, get this on the stove. So I'm gonna boil these up first before we put these on the grill. How much water do you suppose I need? Yeah, we'll just put it all in. Alrighty, off to the stove. You too, little guy. Alrighty now, I believe this is boiled down enough, so we're just gonna go ahead and pour this off. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be one heck of a barbecue. Let's get over to the marinade. Alrighty now, look at that steam. This is some hot stuff. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pour it into this container next. Alright, this is gonna be some humdinger on the barbecue. How many pieces we got? This is like legs and quarters and, you know, one of those value packs, you know how they go. Kind of weird and they cut them up odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. But, you know, they look like they're from some big old chickens. You know, like old chickens, they're kind of big. Now, I couldn't decide. What do you think? Baby sweets here? You know. Or this Lowry's look good too. This one says it's a 15-minute marinade. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling this one today. And, you know, it's only 15 minutes. What's 15 minutes, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to just dump this all on here and get it marinating. So, you know, I got a trick for this. So sometimes, you know, it comes out way too fast. So let me show you this trick. So if you take a fork and you go like that, and you go like that, see like that? There you go, tip of the day. And now when you squeeze it, see? It's not gonna like come gushing out. So I'm gonna just go ahead and marinate these puppies up. Then I'm gonna let them sit, then we'll get to the grill. I'm so super excited. Alrighty, it's been 15 minutes and this is looking marinated. That's right, it's looking actually pretty good. So it is time to put on our grilling goggles and let's head on out to the grill. Well, isn't this always the way? They decide it's time to cut their grass when I'm trying to do something. All right, let's open this bad boy up. All right, let's get the chicken on the grill. You know, did you guys ever buy that value pack? You know, the budget pack of chicken? We're gonna see how good it is. These are huge legs for a chicken. I'm just saying, these are drumsticks. I mean, they look almost like turkey legs. They better be good. At least we know they'll be cooked. Like, what's that extra thing on there? That's not like drumstick action. All right, here we go. Can you guys see this? I'm hoping so. This is going to be delicious. I'm just telling you what. Alrighty. Alright, get cooking now. I can't wait for the taste taste. Alrighty then. I believe it could be tasty taste time. Look at that. Now, did I do a good job or what? Right? guess the proof will be in if Megan likes it or not. And, you know, the old value pack, I'm wondering these could be some old hens, or these might be some rooster legs. You know, what do you suppose they do with all those roosters? Right? They call them chickens. Did you ever think about that? Just saying. They're not all chickens out there. There's roosters too. These are probably rooster legs. I bet that's what they are. Well, I'm not doing a DNA, but we're going to do a tasty taste. So let me get Megan on in here and let's see how they came out.